everybody. Assalamualaikum. Welcome again to my next Instagram live this week. Now, a couple of things that are coming up, and I just want to highlight some very important events that we will be having this month in February. Now, I have mentioned before, year 2020 was the year of the reboot, where people are like, you know, when you reboot something, when your computer is outdated and it needs to have updates like Windows update, or your computer is installing new things, right? So that is a time that from 0 to 100% before it starts the reboot and start installing updates and all that, you do get frustrated. You're like, oh my god, I have all of these things I wanna do on my laptop, but I can't because it says do not shut down your computer, and you can't do anything in the background at the same time, right? So it is a time where it may take long depending on how old your software is, or it may be fast if you have a fast software inside your computer, right? But it is on a reboot. So when people are on a reboot, that's where you start to do other things in the meantime while it's uploading and it's installing new updates, and you just have to let it run and not do anything about it until it has started restarting the computer. Okay, so 2020 was that, reinstalling new things and rebooting. And one of those things that you might have to do some other things along the way while the computer is being rebooted, right? So 2021 is as if your computer has already, there's a new Windows or there's new software. Okay, now you can start using whatever it is that's updated, was installed, and you can start continuing and doing things, and it's better or faster, right? Depending on whatever programs you have put inside. So 2021 is that year of the transition from the reboot to where it is that you want to go. Now, the year of the era of industrial knowledge is over. The industrial, they might call it, Industrial Revolution 4.0 right now. We call this the era of inspiration. This is where we are now in the era of inspiration and spirituality, and that's why you will see a lot more things happening, like the green movement. People are talking about sustainability. People are talking about doing good. People are starting to be like, oh, we want equality, diversity, inclusion. The awareness is all that many years ago, it was not even thought of. It was like, women, you want to be in the boardroom, you gotta think like a man. You cannot bring in all your emotions and all that. You are not allowed to be a leader if you are all on this woman's behavior and all that. That is all gone now. We're now talking about feminine leadership. We are now talking about, leading with your feminine energy, and it's can be made possible only because we have now gone into the year of inspiration, of spirituality, of awareness. And this is where businesses, this is where cultures, this is where new behaviors and beliefs are being reprogrammed, right? So that is carrying forward to what's going to be possible and what's going to be successful in this coming future. So going back to now, we're in the era of inspiration and spirituality and all that. A lot of people are still they're still confused because they're still stuck in the old era where there's no such thing as love in business, there's no such thing as forgiveness in business. The way you want to be successful in business, you got to be very rational, very logical, very masculine. There are some people still stuck in that, and they're still fighting on all of this new awareness that's coming up, and the awareness is coming up strong, and the awareness is coming up in a big way, with more people coming together and say, no, we will not stand for this. This is not the way the world is going to be conducted. We're not going to further oppress people. We are not going to destroy the environment anymore. We're going to take care of it this time. We're not going to buy from people who abuse or use and not pay people fairly. All of this awareness is starting to come out on the rise, and they will be able to create more bigger influence. All right, so this is the time for you to also be able to understand, because I know the people who are spiritual, the people who are heart-centered, people who are soul-centered business owners and entrepreneurs, you feel like, oh yes, now more and more people are aware. I'm so happy. I want to grow bigger. I want to do bigger. You know, how do I do it, right? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, to take things on a bigger level, bigger platform. People who are heart-centered already, and they already want to do good or already doing good in their business, and let's make it even bigger. Let's make more money from that, so that you can help more people and do more good through your business or through whatever work that you're doing, whether it's in your NGOs or in your social activism. That's what I'm doing right now. And there are also people who are saying, I am still confused about what is this heart-centered thing, because I have been trained and programmed to do business in this certain way, and that's the only way I know how, but I'm willing to learn. And this is also where my door opens for people like yourselves, where you say you want to know how to transit or go into this heart-centeredness in business, and having love and respect in your organizations. You want to learn how to do that in a much better way, and in flow, right? This is also for you. This is something that I would really invite you to come and get in connection with me, so that we can support you to go to and grow your business and transit your business culture in this way, in this manner, in a more how do I say that? It will be less challenging. It will be like not a big culture shock. That's basically what it is, right? So tomorrow, I'd like to invite you to come to my Facebook, my facebook.com/mushida.said. Be there at 10 a.m. I am interviewing and sharing my space together with my mastermind and collaborator, the founder of the Empowered News, Mai Vu. She's Vietnamese, based in Sydney, very global in her mindset and very global in her viewpoints, and we'll be talking about how spirituality can actually grow your purpose, grow your business, make it even bigger now, and why spiritual connection is so important in you conducting your business. And this is so important for each of us, right? I mean, those people who are spiritual and heart-centered already know this, that spiritual connection is the one that will push or grow and elevate your business. Yeah. So this is what we're going to be addressing. This is something a lot of people are still confused about, not so sure about. So come onto my Facebook tomorrow, and that is on Wednesday, on the 17th of February at 10 a.m. Singapore, Malaysia time. Go to my facebook.com/mushida.said. Okay, get that. It's not my public page, although I will be sharing it on my public page. It is on my friend page. So if you're my friend, get there and then join in the conversations if you can, right? And then on Thursday evening, I'll be doing my forgiveness session. Now, forgiveness is so basic in conducting a business. You will see people who have non-forgiveness issues, they conduct business in a way that is very much ego-centered and very much not in flow. Okay, they conduct something that in flow, and they get triggered very easily by things that may seem very small, right? But they get triggered very easily, and it affects relationships, it affects money, it affects the energy around their space as well. So come on Thursday evening, and that is Thursday night at 9 p.m. Singapore, Malaysia time, and do DM me for you to get access to this Zoom. And it's going to be a private space. I have been doing this for at least the last year, 6 months, yeah? For the last 6 months at least. I can't even remember, because we do not record. We do not record our sessions. It is a space where I want all of you to feel safe and be able to share and to be able to connect with others. If you wish, right? If you do not wish to, it's okay. And it's not something that I say you have to open your camera and all that kind of thing. No, it is a space. Even if you want to be anonymous, you are still welcome. And this is my giving space where I will be sharing with you the steps on healing your heart on a daily basis so that you can do and conduct your spiritually led business in a much better way. And you will also be heightened with your intuition in a much better way, so that you can sense things. You can know which direction you want to go in your business and who you are meant to serve in your business. Okay, so forgiveness is on Thursday evening, and on Saturday. And oh yeah, another thing I'd like to invite you on is having a sustainable business. Also involves you learning how to survive, learning how to thrive, and learning how to sustain that business. And this is something that I will be sharing with you on the 26th to the 28th of February, and it's only for 2 hours daily for on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's 11 to 1 o'clock Singapore and Malaysia time. So it is not taking the whole day, but it is highly impactful. I'll be sharing with you on how to zone in on the clients that you are meant to serve. I will be sharing with you the kind of business or what you are meant to do in order for you to fulfill your purpose. I have people like Ari Azrael Zainuddin, who is the Chief Purpose Officer of M Brands. He's currently based in Maui right now, and he'll be sharing with you the flow of where you can go from $0 to $1 million. I mean, this is very exciting, right? And we also have a futurist coming in, Charlie Ang, the futurist and global innovation strategist, will be sharing with you on trends that we need to look out for and how you can make use of trends so that you can just work within your own blue ocean strategy where there's no competition. It's just you serving your market, and the market is huge for you because of the trends that are coming up. And I will be having two of my friends, Ashraf and Azir, who are sustainable farmers. They believe in livestock farming as well as vegetable farming. They'll be talking about using the land to lead sustainable lives. I mean, this is an amazing platform for you to learn and grow and be able to develop your business model, your life in this year of the transition, right? So if you are still confused or waiting for COVID to be over and all that, and you've heard the news about how now COVID is no longer going to be over in 1 year. People are saying it's 4 to 7 years. What are you doing to create a fulfilling life and a thriving life with what's to come? Are you prepared? So I'd like you to get yourself in the rooms in all of these sessions. Be ready and let us support you through this journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. You will not be alone, and you will be amongst heart-centered, spiritual, soulful people who believe in doing good through their work and life, and they are amazing people to be surrounded by, right? So this year, my commitment for myself is to raise my vibe and to be very cautious of my energy and the energy that I bring into this space. So I invite you to come into my community with your high vibe, with your no excuses policy, and also your good intentions to help yourself, your families, your communities, and to be able to serve more people around the world. So I'll see you starting tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow 10 o'clock, I'll see you on my Facebook, and that's where we'll talk more. And have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.